Welcome to the International Explainer, the channel that breaks down the causes and consequences of the world's most urgent global events. Today, we're diving into a crisis that has the world holding its breath in 2025, the explosive escalation between Israel and Iran. This is no longer just a regional standoff. It's a global emergency with far-reaching consequences for international security, the global economy, and geopolitical stability. If you want clear, fact-based explanations of the breaking stories shaping our world, subscribe now to the International Explainer. Each video gives you sharp, accessible insights into the forces that are reshaping our future. Israel vs. Iran conflict explained. Why the world is holding its breath in 2025. Why the Israel-Iran conflict is at the center of global attention. Since the beginning of 2025, the world has been holding its breath. Israel and Iran, two long-standing enemies, seem closer than ever to a direct confrontation. This latent conflict, long confined to covert operations, diplomatic tensions, and indirect strikes, is turning into open warfare. This shift is not taking place on the margins of the news, but is one of its epicenters. Almost every week, the media report new incidents: missiles intercepted, bases bombed, ships attacked, militias mobilized. The entire region is under tension, and the world's major powers, from the United States to Russia and China, are involved, whether voluntarily or not. But what makes this crisis particularly worrying is its global reach. It concerns Iran's nuclear program, an international security issue. It mobilizes regional and international alliances, creating a geopolitical domino effect. It threatens global oil supplies, notably via the Strait of Hormuz. It is fueling inter-religious tensions and ideological rifts across the globe. In short, this is not just another chapter in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, nor a localized duel between two states. What is being played out today between Israel and Iran could reshape the balance of the Middle East, indeed, the entire world. How a war between Israel and Iran could affect everyone, especially the youth. This is not a distant conflict reserved for experts or the military. It concerns us all, and it particularly concerns the younger generations, for several reasons. Firstly, because an open confrontation between Israel and Iran could quickly degenerate into a regional war. Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Yemen, the Gulf states, all could be dragged unwillingly into the vortex. And in a globalized world, no region is truly immune to its repercussions. Secondly, because the economic consequences would be immediate: rising fuel prices, inflation on basic products, market instability, risk of recession. For young people already facing climatic, health, or economic crises, a new global shock would make the future even more uncertain. Finally, this conflict is also an information war. On social networks, teenagers are on the front line, exposed to an avalanche of violent images, contradictory accounts, and sometimes targeted disinformation. Understanding what's going on, knowing how to read between the lines, deciphering what's at stake, has become an act of digital citizenship. The aim of this dossier is twofold: explain the origins, players, and logic of this conflict, to enable everyone, young or old, to form an informed opinion, far from simplistic or propagandistic. The Israel-Iran conflict isn't just about missiles and speeches. It's about decades of shifting alliances, betrayals, and proxy wars that have shaped the Middle East as we know it. But to truly understand how we got here, we need to go back. In our next episode, we'll uncover the hidden history of this explosive rivalry, how Iran and Israel went from secret allies to sworn enemies. Don't miss it. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive into the world's most urgent global stories. Only on the International Explainer.